So let me show you the differences between the C3i Auto Glide Extreme Sole. It's revolutionary technology because of the fact that it gets through the sand. If you hit it a little heavy, a little fat, which I know a lot of people do, it just glides right through it. So it turns a fat shot with the traditional wedge, which would dig and it would just probably hit it a few feet and you'd leave it in the bunker. With the C3i, this Auto Glide Extreme Sole, it glides right through. It doesn't bounce off. It just takes the turf right out. The sand goes right through there. So now I have a traditional wedge, and I can show you why people have trouble lobbing the ball, flop shots, and most importantly, they can't get out of the bunker. They leave it in the bunker, which that's the worst thing in golf. You want to putt when you're in the bunker. So what happens is they're trying to put loft on it. They're trying to aim it to the right. They're trying to open up their stance. They're trying to swing across their body line, and they're trying to keep the loft on it as they're swinging. It's a very difficult shot. And then when you start sliding the face open like this, the sweet spot and the size of the face diminishes. So you're only using maybe not even a half of the club, using just like a little quarter. And that's where people start leaving the ball they hit it and they go under it. They leave it in the bunker. I mean, it's just a nightmare. You get there and it's sliding off the side of the face. It's absolutely the worst shot in golf because you'd almost rather blade it over the green than be in the bunker for the next shot. So I know that when you lay the face open like this and you're laying that shaft and you're trying to cut across that ball, what happens with a lot of people, they can't catch the ball right in the sweet spot. So therefore they're blading it. And the biggest thing that I see with people is, and this, I would say that 99% of people that hit shanks out of the bunker or hit the ball low, which, you know, if you're playing in Scotland or somewhere where you have to lob it up, what they do is they aim left and then they swing to their target. That's the recipe for shanking it and hitting it low. You can see if I aim left and I swing to my target, you literally can't get the ball up. So that's why with the traditional wedge, you blade it, hit it fat, you're aiming left and swinging inside. It's a very tough thing, and I see that so much. 10 out of 10 amateurs will tend to do that. It's tough. So that's why they designed the C3i to simplify all this, to make it easier for the average player and even the better player to not have to make all these manipulations to get the ball out of the bunker. It simplifies it. You just aim square, you set up square and swing. It's just like this. So I take my shot, I set up, I don't have to swing it, aim it to the right. I don't have to swing across. If I open up, I don't have to worry about being too much inside because most people will tend to play their club with a normal shaft lean like this. So I'll aim at the target and you can see, look at that. I got the most beautiful glide through the sand. There's no drag, there's no resistance. So that's what's so wonderful about the Auto Glide Extreme Sole. It will not dig. It will not dig and do the club this way where you'd leave it in the bunker. It glides right through. The low center of gravity gets under the ball. It gets under the low part of the ball and gets it in the air. It's foolproof. So let me show you. I'll take this wedge. Like I said, just set up square. You can see I'm parallel to my target line. It's just simple. And then I just take it. I can swing at my target. You can even hear the sound of that wedge. I mean, I hit it about 6 inches, right? But you can hear the sound of that wedge. When you start hearing that thump, that's what the pros look for. And you don't get that with traditional wedges as much as you do with the C3i. It's an extraordinary technological advance that I think that everybody should have one.